are loosing more destruction and more anarchy.
We want independence and an Irish Republic.
We have to fight fire with fire.
Ultimately, all government is based on force.
Hold your position!
Chuir an chéad chagadánda ceithre impireachtaí olbhúra dá moniv. Hit an rúis le réabhlóid an phobail. Bhí síal an cho ananis cortha. Bin bagad bhreise don ratain, fábhrú hana féin ón éirí amach in éirin.
The fear was that the lower middle class and working class would have actually seized leadership.
But we do not seek to make this country a materially great country. We would rather have this country poor.
Fágah uacht sóisiala Connolly fáchúram le héad Liam Mellows.
An cléanad an sóisialagus bíonn sé ó thuachas. Bíonn tú baúil ó siúd tá gan cócht, gan éfacht. Tuigeann tú acás agus bíonn de críló.
Mellows had a left-wing circle surrounding him. What was really going on only came to light with the collapse of the Soviet Union and the opening of the archives in Moscow.
Tógah Liam Mellows le muintir an bháthir I Loch Garman ó bhí sé iníise 3 millióna. Rugah is sasanna in 1892 mac saidúra in arm na Breataine.
Bhí sé an óg ní rá chuid sláinte comá sin agus better go mbeadh an bia níos foláin an sin agus an éarúr mar a deartha.
Líon an gariadóir astát farc de híide an buchail óg le seanachas nó cahocht. Lechas na grappies, brúdúlacht na yeomen, búla vóg.
Who killed them?
The yeoman killed them. The yeoman did it. You don't know, lad. Put the rake to that leg, good man.
And why did the yeoman kill them?
Well, that's a long story, lad. A long story. Come on.
Ogan seanar seo ug se leabhar íosach do líam. Búchail an intellectual a bhí an éirí meol, ní leabhras behan acht crá, agus an léite fiúnar bhí sé óg.
Cuireadh Liam scoil bhíleata. Níor listáil sé in arm na Breataine áfach, ach fá Thionachar Tom Clark sna fianna, saidúrí óga in arm na poblachta.
Bhí Tom Clark an tócaile is an fear óg seo, agus thosaí Liam ag obair an sin.
Ní a bhada go raibh ógán ag á bheala isteach na fianna ag Mellows.
Give me the rifle. This is a dangerous weapon.
Ba gheall le snávan ag asa an méid sin dó, agus an chaint go léir home rules
You
an
never point it at anyone unless you're going to shoot them. This is serious, lads. When you're turning.
Bhí sé deachar aige mar ní raibh mór an sim ag fóbhar na daoine ar timpeall na tíre an táim sin.
Here. Yes, sir. Let me see it.
Bhí an sim ag Mellows is sihir litríochta James Connolly agus bhí tionchar ag na smaointe sin Mellows.
The workers had no chance. They had the police against them. They had no chance.
Ba Dark Markovich bhfuil Mellows le Connolly don chéadúir.
Next time, we'll be ready for them.
That's the spirit. That's what I like to hear.
Bhí Connolly éis a bheith stailcocris san oibrithe an rigúnta.
Beidir go raibh Séamus Ó Conghaile níos teoire cúil agus de bhí níos mó marxachas ag an Conghailach. Ach de bhí siad go léir ina poblachtánnaí, ní léon áras sin.
Golóir gona poblachtánnaí tháinig siad an gosmhaintear, tháinig siad an meánaic me íseal nó tháinig siad an Locht Oibre tua nó carach. So golóir go bhí cinál bá acab leis an gnáhaintear, leis an gosmhaintear.
In 1940, thug Erskine Childers lost the item I dír do óglaigh na hÉireann.
One rifle per man in twos!
Bhí Mellows sa meitheal I mín éidir a ghlactó, complecht do chuid fearr lena chois.
The volunteers, they had come down there Sunday after Sunday after Sunday, I think about 4 Sundays in a row, with wooden hunks of wood over their shoulders like rifles. And the British authorities at the time had watched these crazy guys going on this long walk from Dublin to Howth. And they eventually said, they gave up on them, and they said, this is some nonsense. But when the Asgard did come in, they turfed the pieces of wood, and when they marched off, they had rifles on their shoulders.
Nuair a thosaigh céic go domhanda, listáil éarnaí, náisiúntarí agus aontachtairí ina slúite in arm na Breataine le trididir son na himpreachta, agus bhí an sim sa goga, agus bhí an bheas ar an airceocht rud nach rafiar a gcónaí is stair na tíre.
I gríosaigh John Redmond na hóglaigh chun tríd in arm na Breataine san saoirse na náisiún meag. Bhris na hóglaigh, I ngáchuid. Chuig Mellows leis an mionlach a bhol neodracht éireann. Hapig sé campaign an IRB in éadan an aircithe.
Hello, Sergeant. I'm a friend of Sean McDermott. I wonder, could I see him?
Come in. He's in here.
Liam. How are you?
Ag rally gine na harciachta I dúim dá gúlainn, gaf an RIC Sean McDermott.
No chance of that. Sure, I thought you'd be letting him go.
No hope.
Bhartig Mellows Grimedáil listed de ceannarí an IRB a bhí ina fóca ag McDermott.
Try that.
Thank you.
Fuair sé pápar, leis sé fípe. Ar nó an rud nar hiig an RIC, a gur an liste go cheannaíocht áitiúil agus náisiúnta an IRB an bísa pápar bhí díreach chuir seachaigh is a tine ag Mellows.
Thugad na mílte clúas de Redmond agus listáil siad in arm na Breataine. Ach, dás mí aine sa bhaile nuair a cuireadh home rule an bhéir abba.
Corú Mellows go gaile le éagrú dhéanana ar óglaigh na hÉireann, agus an TIRB ag gur an ráda úsáid le cabhrú lób éir amach a bhac go ban éiríil na Breataine fadas a bhí an cogad mórsúil. Gás na gaiileh, dar éire go mílite is beag go hála. Ní ra mór an goniaachb ní ra mór an armachb rinú ionsaí ar gábhharric agus in achtar eile Mario Pauline.
Bhí Price ar a cheann inis.
An sin bhí Liam tathe mar harta chun chlár agus ina bhla an sin.
Chúla sé go raibh gnó ag an IRB America dó. Dahan iadidir go mealthach a chlú daoine chun na cúise. Tar éis roinn seachtaí d'éirigh leis éaló imréag lucht.
Fúse fáilte mór stáidéant dús. Ball better vi quizjana na daine an sin vi si dárasach faoi líam.
United by a great ideal, make the world safe for democracy, the American people entered the World War on the 6th of April, 1917.
Vi America sa coganish hef na Bretagne. A sin amach thugad ar an clúas bhauer don soscéal a bhí á scape ag Mellows, in éidir an chugaigh na haircíochta agus na Bretagne. Is an sin a tharla cara eile a chuir an saoil mar a bhí as a rucht. Chuir réabhlóid na Bolshevic imprucht na Tsar dá bhonibh. Má bhí scion imperí bhí riméad Mellows.
The Capelán daine cimioch ís nua ann tar éis an cogamór agus cimioch lucht dibre na card common an eititlé an déanlachas agus mar sin níos láidrag san níos nua san ré nua sin.
Tar éis bua mór a dábhach an 1980, bhartaigh uachtar an Sinn Féin éman de Valera cás nabh splachis éireann a thuairt go America.
Liam cuise hart ag tuairt sléachtaí, John the Baptist étá rá go raibh sé. I gáil hart rih cuairt Dev agus fógra go raibh David teacht.
Bhí éileh anna hiléiricha follasí Verica.
Let America speak now on behalf of Ireland, or let it stop talking about the freedom of small nations.
The British-American alliance is absolutely critical at that time. There's no way the Americans are going to endanger Anglo-American relations. President Wilson's not notably sympathetic to Irish opinion, so Wilson refers to the Irish nuisances.
Filte éirin, hahan leis casa Sinn Féin I drón chlé. Bhuad ar tábhachán ar an gláir dé an lachach a chuir an tonanas I lár na síirse.
Sinn Féin had gone so far to the left and was making contact with the Bolsheviks that the British Secret Service started a campaign, propaganda campaign, to depict the Irish Revolution as being secretly a Bolshevik revolution.
There is a genuine fear about the possibility of a socialist revolution. In January 1919, the British government had sent tanks to Glasgow to quell Red Clydeside.
An bhliain d'argiún, cuireadh na dúchrónaigh go héireann chun an rebelún a chorfachas.
It's often forgotten that while the War of Independence is primarily conceived of in military terms, in fact it was economic struggle and major waves of strikes, particularly the railway strikes. In terms of the fast increase of membership of the Transport and General Workers' Union from 5,000 in 1916 to 50,000 by 1919 and 1920, that's a remarkable explosion that did send shockwaves into not just the captains of industry in Britain, but the captains of industry in Ireland.
What they fear is Bolshevism. And this accounts to some extent for the ferocity in which the rebellion in Ireland is put down.
Ní sosialachas ná Bolshevicas áfach, ach nebsplachas is mó spreag náisiúnatha éireann.
The British are reluctant to use the levels of force and violence that it will take to put down the rebellion.
Fógriamh an dlí mhíleata. Agus é anis ina stiúrthóir cheannachán Adam don IRA, bhog Mellows ó Aid go Háit imréag rucht.
Bhí an bhreatain I ggéir a socrú. Bhí hiag siad gomach naireach le glúiseat na poblach tar fad a bheála lo. Nis hiag siad gur úsaic mi na héireann agus meánaic na héireann gur siad abharsach faoin IRA agus faoi chogan na saoirse agus mar sin de agus go méidir gomach tí smú seansa gomach siad siúd sásta tíocht a hocrú leis an bhreatain.
And their solution is to come to a compromise with Irish nationalists through the treaty and encourage them ultimately to put down the Irish rebellion.
Chuir an Conrad Diamá phoblachtaigh do bhoca. Lord Mellows go díochasach sa dáil na chuine anar nídiaag fehedó.
We want independence and an Irish republic.
The fact that they have declared a republic and proclaimed the republic to exist makes it very difficult to compromise in the future. So therefore some of the difficulties over the treaty debate and over the Civil War divisions relate back to 1916.
We could have had peace a long time ago if we were willing to give up the ideals for which we fought.
Separatist nationalists let the genie out of the bottle. They put arms into young men's hands and sent them out to die and to kill for the Republic. The Republic is a killing word. It's an absolute word. Men starve themselves to death on hunger strike in pursuit of the Republic.
This fight has been for something more than the flesh pots of empire.
Ach bhí an lá sa dáil, ach a sonnich réad nach raibh fáil ón ratain, ach téir muí an chunartha.
The idea of having an independent, autonomous republic as a neighbour after the experience of the First World War is inconceivable to them. They have to find a settlement which will meet their strategic needs. And effectively, that's what they get in the long term. They hold on to the treaty ports, and partition enables them to maintain a foothold in Ireland.
The Irshman size class warfare against the Manachma or son Glockele Cadav. If you point him off, it was coming sheer horn, agus go bhéad an tír dul raig agus na bechse stracha has sa chéile.
Go generalta bhí takeíocht láide an chonra in éair na tíre agus sa meánachma agus an úsachma agus marsinte agus ar a lábheile bhí takeíocht don IRA agus do glúiseacht poblachta níos láidre san éarthar agus níor eiscirt. Agus a meas daoine a bhí bocht go háirí a bocht faoin tua.
You had the upper middle class, you had the lower middle class, and you had working class elements all involved in a struggle. The fear was that the lower middle class and working class elements would have actually seized leadership.
Glachadar shelle ver na ceir chuirt in Ibram. Rúsig an pobl lá agus bhí an IRA fri chonartha Mellows in a mask I Ganasán, Baracáidí tócacha. Lean Mellows san am Gianna mar hachta dála a chur cás na poblachta sa dáil.
We who have taken this step have been termed mutineers, irregulars. It is no disgrace to be called irregulars.
Hear, hear, hear.
We are not wild people. We are willing to cooperate with a government that acts and functions in accordance with the Declaration of Independence.
Part of the Republican opposition was precisely their exclusion and their sense of being disempowered in the very moment of the foundation of the state.
Is féidir a rá gur sais sóisialachas a hais ag an ar a bhéin díon macnamh déantar a bhí ag forfar na daine ghlachpáirt a cogan na síorse. Mar forfar na daine ghlachpáirt a cogan na síorse bas an íos acma nó an íos man acma dóibh. Agus, bhí cosram na féine uatha.
It's coming up to the time!
Ach, bhí trá na cothrimíochta hart. Thugan rialtas san fógra derig de IRA na gera chuirt. Níor a bhéin chosint na sligáin léide. Mar sin féin, leabhar Mellows in éadan an na géilte.
No! The Republic is being attacked here. We must stand or fall by it.
Má bhí Mellows faoi glas a muoin seo, ba bheo fós aisling na poblachta sóisialaí. Cahag solas úr gné rúnda den aisling cheanna in nídiagacht ó nai. Bhí an IRA a deangabhail le Cumannig in nídiag fehedó.
What was really going on in 1922 only came to light with the collapse of the Soviet Union and the opening of the archives in Moscow. Mellows had a left-wing circle surrounding him in Mountjoy. He was in contact with the outside. There were messages going back and forth. In the middle of August, two senior officials of the Communist Party of Great Britain had a secret meeting in Dublin with two IRA chiefs, almost certainly Ernie O'Malley. And the Communists reported back that they'd got an excellent reception. And the IRA was willing to set up a political department leading to the eventual creation of a new political party with the Communist programme.
Thuair Cumannig aram den IRA le díriú hairstát éireann. Chuir Mellows nóta faoi chuim ó bhain seo a nocht cró follig chustas na gunnaí.
He definitely knew of the collusion between the Communists and the IRA. He knew of the attempts to get a shipload of arms. The deal fell through because the Soviets were afraid of the British getting wind of military collusion with the IRA, that it would jeopardise Anglo-Soviet trade relations.
Agus bin deire le Siri an IRA leis an gomanachas ag an am sin. Bhí Seall Mellows caite freisin. Ránaí a bheith an mású tar éis feallmharú Seán Hales.
Dúirt an rialtas go raibh siad ag baint díoltas amach détá rá daoine ára héile agus peoch siad ceithre daoine amach.
Bhí Mellows an éite clé agus bhí imní ortha siúd a bhí taobhthír the rialtas an Saoirsteid faoine le héad. Nuair a tháinig an Saoirsteid ar an saoil, tháinig cócht na núnéirí isteach lucht an tebhris I bhí sé ag teach. Lucht an tebhris agus cuairdam go mór a gcuine an sóisialachas. Tháinig na seanastát ar bhí sé. Agus ar bhealach ní raibhánach an seanastát ach rial a thuirí nua. Dimeag an chorán, tháinig an chláirseach ach ní raibh éon mór athruair. Mar a dúirt Yeats, the beggars changed places, the lash went on.
Left face! Long live, lads.
An teachtain seo hagann sé Dick Barrett a bheith fi chabadal bású teachtagaí idir dhaoin ag leabhar híis an laí.